Huh?
The gaps. It's when you're yawning. Got a case of the
Oh.
gaps.
Yeah, sorry. I was outside a lot today. I'm hot and tired.
I'll just go ahead and brag about it some more.
I was outside a lot yesterday, like 10 hours. That was terrible.
Why'd you go outside? Don't go
In a garage
outside.
sale.
It's 1,000 degrees. Everybody stay inside.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's been over 90 with 80% humidity. Let's just not go out there.
Sometimes there is no choice.
We're talking to the Twitch audience. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
not
they're in
going
agreement
outside.
with me, but you guys are doing crazy stuff. Okay.
Hey, you people, don't go outside. Yeah, no. That's
Whoa.
What do you mean, you people?
Twitchers or
Okay.
Terrible. Terrible.
Oh, I didn't put anybody's names on.
you're
Well, they're
gonna
going to move anyway.
So, what happened last week? Adidas, who lost nose goes. He already lost. We already claimed it. He lost it a second time. The
Last week we
Guy?
were brought into
Nope.
a conversation with
Sunshine?
the Inquisitor. Or well, actually not Inquisitor.
Rainbow.
And she was very going on and on about how we need to be a part of this secret movement and of the keepers, and she gave us our last test, a solo mission to the frozen lands to the south that I cannot remember the name of, even though I rolled very well on understanding the history of the region.
You're going to a location in the house Skagi.
Skagi, that is it, Skagi. And we have two locations to explore, two separate sets of coordinates. We made our way across the desert once more to the port city of to the port city, and we went through the process of trying to find passage to Skagi.
Borth.
And,
You're looking for the word Borth.
Yes, Borth. Yes, we made it back to Borth, and we went through the process of looking at postings for ship captains heading down to Skagi. We did not find a ferrying ship, so to speak, but we did find someone who was looking for a crew, and somehow we're still paying her. We met a nice orc man at the tavern, who we were warned we should not like.
Yes.
This happened before. Sorry, I forgot about this a little bit. And
it's okay. We're mementoing this. It's fine.
You know, I find it's best if you start the story in the middle and then go back to the beginning, maybe to the end briefly.
That was a man you went home with?
No. That other protector we met there, he came and spoke to us while our friend was out, and she does not like him. She does not trust him, but he really likes Barry and gets along with Barry a lot better than she does. So, anyhow,
we also found out that Barry can talk, but we didn't find that out. Only Steve did.
No, we did not find out.
I'm sorry, who?
I also have it here in my notes
Steve.
that was mean to Steve.
Yes, I'm very sorry. I have lost my notes file. So yes, there was a whole thing there. The little one tried to embarrass me by setting me up with someone, but I went home with her and everything was fine. We left. Yes, so when we got to the port city, we found the boat run by another orc lady, and we secured ourselves passage. And we are about to head out.
Was it Johanna or Johanna?
Johanna. That was pretty, I mean, a little meandering, but efficient. We hit many of the important... Oh, there's a new person here, and it ruined all of my name positions.
To remind you that didn't happen.
That's what I was trying to say.
No, it's okay. You guys were all right, and I'm wrong. Son of a bitch.
Love you, Mike.
If you would all just put your own nameplates up, Michael wouldn't have to worry about this.
I like making more work for less people.
Why can you not see me?
Because
I
you
don't
touch
think that made
yourself at
sense.
night.
So?
Alright, guy goes up here. Sunshine goes over here.
Why?
Rainbow goes over here.
There you go, Morgan.
I don't know why it always defaults back to not using the correct video setting. I'm here. I'm awake. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. How
Thanks.
you doing, big guy?
Good morning, Sugar Dumpling.
I was watching on Twitch, so I am caught up. Thank you for the lovely recap, Audie.
Direct result of Nose Goes, because Nose Goes ensures that the least prepared person is the one to give the recap.
Yes.
Did you finish the recap?
I think efficiently, yes.
I think you somewhat buried the lead that God is not real and is a big rock from space.
That didn't seem very important to my character. I guess.
Okay.
It definitely didn't break your character's brain at all.
I don't know why that wasn't the first thing you said, but, you know, whatever.
He started in the middle.
Perhaps
I don't know.
because selective memory. And
God, I'm gonna
repressed.
keep fucking with this, aren't I? God damn it!
Sorry, selective and repressed memory.
I'm so happy to be here, everybody.
You okay, buddy? You sound sick.
I sound like I just woke up.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a mystery. Why would he sound like he just woke up?
That's a good one,
He's tired?
Mr. Tiddly. Okay, I think I fixed everything except for the GM bullshit, which I'm going to fix momentarily. Give me a momo. And
Please, nobody actually post that.
okay, hey look, I fixed it. All right. So, you were all on the boat. The Cold Truth, if you remember it properly. Johanna informs you that it is between a 4 and 5 day journey. 3 if they really get lucky. Let me show you the map.
Show me the map.
Nope. Wrong map.
Show me the map.
Okay, rip. You are traveling from, and I swear to fucking Christ, if this doesn't start doing what I'm telling it to in a second. We're having one of those days, everybody. One of the days your
So we're
shrink
going-
tells you about.
We're going from Buttrut Desert to Kofefe.
Yes.
Is that right?
We're going from Baru Desert, nice try, up here in Borth, all the way around and down to Kareva. This tiny, well not tiny, but pretty small port village right here called Sibir. At that place, and I will zoom in farther, right here is a channel that she informs you she's going to try to hit, but this time of year it's real dicey. It could ice over, they could shut it down. If it's bad weather, they'll just close it. Also, this entire peninsula is contested. So there's anybody's guess who's actually running the town at any one time.
My money's on blue team.
RVB. First 2 days, you have good weather. You're making good time. She feels hopeful. Right about here, weather turns on day 3. I need everyone to roll constitution checks because the next 2 days suck ass.
That's just the one. Like my +3, right?
Yeah.
For 16, yeah. Nat 20.
There you go.
14?
21.
Well, Marcus
All
stole
right,
my
then.
thunder because
I
I
ride
had
that
20
boat
to
like a
2.
fucking surfboard. Sorry.
14.
14. Guy, yours was 14 as well, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Audie and Guy, you struggle with seasickness the entire way. It is not just choppy, but the farther you travel, the colder it gets. To the point where the storm, which is intermittent rain, occasionally is freezing rain. It is utterly miserable. The effect of this is that Audie and Guy, until you find another place to rest, you will be dealing with exhaustion. Because you will not be sleeping well. Rainbow just gets real tossed and sleeps like a baby.
Pretty standard.
Wine keeps me warm.
It's probably an important point of order. How are you dealing exhaustion? Is it a point per day?
I'll place 1 point because you're 1 point. Technically, it's going to be 2 days that this happens, but you're able to get enough rest that you're just tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because it does stack and you can die.
I know. Thank you very much for bringing that up, though. No, this is 1 point of exhaustion. You are able to get some sleep. The problem is it's just not continuous, and you're never going to get a long rest. Johanna.
This is all completely miserable, and I am exhausted.
You've probably gotten sick a few times as well. Did I put her in here? I guess not. Why would I put the character that I need in here? There you go. Johannaberg. Johanna.
Looks like an orky elf.
Yeah. Again, orcs are a big deal. A lot of orc families run shipping in your world. So there's no such thing as half orc. You're either orc or you aren't.
I believe he called you the cunt word.
You called me the what?
I think he was starting to say the word country and then went into world, and so it sounded like that world.
Oh, I said that?
Yeah, you stopped saying country right when it was bad, and then you went into world, so it sounded like you called Morgan a cunt world.
Well, he is. It was a double meaning.
Yeah.
Morgan, have you had breakfast
I'm
yet?
working on it. I've struggled my whole life with being a cunt world.
Morgan, Morgan, have you had breakfast yet? Because I feel it's the most important meal of the day, buddy. You need to.
It just sounds like a bad, like
And
a horrible adult theme park.
Cunt World.
Welcome to Cunt World.
Don't mind the smell. Come on in. The
Watch where you step. Seriously.
18 plus, 18 plus, 18 plus. The but seriously, Morgan, have a Snickers. You act like a cunt world when you're hungry. Sibir tells you that if the strait is closed, you have two options. You go around the south of the peninsula, which there's no guarantee that it's not totally iced over in the south, or you rent sled dogs or elk and you cross on land. Sunshine, I can't hear anything you're saying, dude. Nope. It is recording. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe not a lot happened there. But if you were watching this live, we apologize for going away for a little while.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I'm in front of the curtain.
This is $15 a month per host.
Jesus. All right. Let's where were we? You guys were about to Sibir. Yes.
I did have a role playing thing.
Yes,
that I would
please.
Probably do on the boat.
Good weather or bad weather?
Fair weather.
Fair weather, I guess. I'd probably do it closer to Borth. When
Okay.
We're at some point where I can have a second where Rainbow's not completely shit canned and there's no one else around, I guess.
Fair enough.
Whatever, brother. I'm always in control of my faculties.
Just ask her.
Yeah. Anyway, so I would walk up and Rainbow, do you have a second?
I'm on a boat with nowhere to run to.
Take that as a yes. I wanted to apologize to you. I feel like when we learned the truth about you know what, I was kind of more concerned about my own reaction and didn't really check in with you. I wanted to apologize about that, and I wanted to see how you're doing with it.
Aww. See, that's why you're the good one. She pats him on the cheek. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, brother. I pretty much figured this was the case, not the whole, like, it's a shiny rock from space bit, but I always had a hunch that the one wasn't real.
I quickly look around to see if there's anybody who would hear that.
I figured we were using twin speak.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Also, the only other person on the boat that's not you guys is Johanna. So.
Is it just her? Okay.
Yeah. That was part of the deal. You had to help her sail down.
I knew that we were helping sail. I couldn't remember if there was like absolutely nobody else or not. But okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we would be using twin speak, so that makes sense.
Honestly, I'm more upset that that dipshit metalhead won't let me help with researching things.
Yeah, well, I mean, that may come in time.
Because apparently I don't got it. And she uses air quotes, I don't got it.
There's something that Tishvia said that didn't really percolate through my mind until later. But do you remember him saying all magic comes from it? Your magic, my magic, and then he kind of paused and said, "Well, not my magic."
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that means?
I don't think you're gonna like it, brother.
Do you have an idea, or are you just saying I won't like it in general?
I may have dabbled at school in the study of another kind of magic. So, way, way back, before the whole one business, magic existed in the souls and like spirits of creatures. Um, like those little weird frog people. They are
Right.
probably have some magical capabilities in them. Um, my guess is because his race is so ancient and old, his magic probably comes from the true pure form of magic. Just a theory, hypothetical theory, that he himself is magical. Yeah, my
Why?
research was blasphemous. Blah,
But
blah, blah.
why wouldn't? Yeah, I'm not really. I've never been super religious, and as long as we're not actively pissing off the religious authorities by like yelling these things at them, I don't care. Um, I refuse to worship a rock from space.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
The part that you're not going to like, though, is potentially the reason he's the last one of his kind. Uh, is because when magic went away, people like us who had a bit of natural affinity to it and or understood it would kind of use those creatures as their source of magic.
right.
Like kill them and strip their magical souls and then use it.
I know that.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay. Glad I haven't done it lately.
you think he's doing that?
No, I think he's one of the ancient beings.
That's
I think if he
that's my
died, I could
question.
have a ridiculous amount of power from him.
That's I feel like that's what we should be researching. Where he's getting magic, not just short-sightedly using it so that I can cast fire on something. I feel like we should be using him to figure out how to get actual magic back. And not some fucking parlor game where we put in a magical trinket and get back a blessing.
No, there's an idea. I'll have to think on that. There are two sides. If his magic is innate and part of him and part of just how he is, I don't know that it's anything that can be recreated into mortals, into us. It's something that is in his bloodline. It's like you're blonde, I'm blonde. It's just what we are. He just is magic. But if he is has a source that's not just who he is, then there's I would say, a chance of bringing magic back. But if it's just his race and how he is, I don't know that we can recreate that without something. I don't know. I'd have to do some more thinking and research on that, though.
I don't either. It's just what I've been thinking about the last couple days.
I like where your head's at, brother.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think they needed me to go help with something up top side, so I'll leave you to it. I nod at her bottle of wine as I say that. And scene.
And scene.
I'll go with yours.
Cut. I don't think that's how that works.
No.
As the seas get rougher, and some of us start to succumb to seasickness, I kind of complain to the group while the little one is present, while Gay is present, and I say, "Oh, I feel like I keep vomiting, and it's all so salty because why? What kind of ship keeps only whale blubber as rations?"
I don't know. It's all I can find to make for a meal for you. Here's your lunch. Everyone else, yours is in your quarters.
It's a lot of
Ooh.
nutrients and energy in it. You know?
I am only feeding him whale blubber. I'm giving everyone else normal meals.
Off camera, he won a deception check.
That's some good role
No,
playing.
Marcus won the deception check.
I won because you guys actually rolled for it.
And I won that deception check. And that's a 17 Okay, that's a 28 and a 25 for deception.
Did a great job. Marcus, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Way to put it forward to say that. You ever take my job again, I swear to God, I'll fucking cut you. How's that fucking sound?
I don't need you to do it for me. I'm good, thanks.
Okay. Anything else we need to do?
Good here.
It is late on the 4th day when the storm starts to die down a bit, and Johanna announces that you guys are going to make it yet tonight. She points out along the shore, because you're going across that peninsula. Yes? Large red flags flowing. And she explains that those mean that the strait is in fact closed.
And you shouldn't try to date it.
It's a red flag. Get it?
Okay.
Because it symbolizes that it's a danger and you shouldn't date
Phil, I've met damn near everybody you've ever dated. You can't tell me what a red flag looks like.
I can still make the joke.
Oh no, it's a good joke. I just didn't want to be the one to say it.
So she said previously that we'd probably have to go overland then.
Yeah, you'll still be able to make it to Sibir, but you're gonna have to figure out how to go overland and ice otherwise. This is kind of irrelevant. It just elongates your trip by a couple dozen miles. it was, you were already going to have to, because of the ice flows in the southern bay. And again, I will show you the map here in a second. Son of a bitch. The ice flows in the southern bay. Get out of here, Johanna. This whole part of Skagi down here, this, even in summer, is ice flow all the way down to like halfway down. Okay? Farther up, it separates and it'll warm back up. But now that it's cold again, this is all probably iced over. And even the, quote, land sections, you can't really tell where they begin or end. All right. So, pictured as the background is Sibir. Sibir, as again, is in contested territory, but historically has been run by Kareva. It's basically a big ass harbor built into a rock face. And almost all of the shipping money, even from the eastern part of Skagi, goes through here, especially during winter. All right. Let me pull up that map of the town. What would you like to do?
Has the storm passed by completely, or is it still looking?
It's still raining, and it's still raining and kind of shitty, but it's not. And some of it could have to do with you're a lot closer to land than you were otherwise. But it's not crazy winds. And
I would like to make sure that the GM knows that I put on my winter clothes that we bought.
you all, I'm sure you all put on your
Yes.
winter clothes.
With nice padded stuff in between me and the metal so that I don't freeze to the fucking metal.
Yeah, how cold is it exactly?
I mean, they're not going to do degrees or anything like that, but it's enough that it's sleeting. So right on the edge of freezing.
Yeah.
It's like October cold.
Late October, yeah.
Do I go find a clothing store?
We bought clothes.
You guys bought warm clothes in Borth, actually.
Oh, we did.
Yes, you did.
Do I not remember that? Or
You probably
Well,
don't remember
I
that, but
bought
you were
it,
here for it.
and we all kind of agreed we were going to.
no, I don't remember a lot of things.
Did you not put it in your inventory?
No, because I apparently missed it.
Because we talked about how much it cost and everything too. So, just asking.
No, I think I deducted the money. I just didn't put anything in my inventory.
Yeah, just put cold
no.
weather. Just put cold weather clothes in there. And this is like you bought it from orcs from Skagi, so they're proper cold weather clothes.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can buy some firewood here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to convince people to take a bundle of firewood with them as we go. Like to carry, yeah, because there's only so much Sunshine could carry because firewood's kind of bulky. So
I buy one and then ask Steve to carry it for me.
Steve could carry all the firewood.
Carry all the firewood.
Steve is now carrying probably 20 pounds of firewood.
Thank you, Steve. You are just you are just the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
He's
you.
got it all. He's got it all strapped on his back.
Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, this reminds me of all them times that I thought about snow back at the farm. The
It's kind of weird. I don't think it snows in Mira, but
it doesn't
whatever.
ever. Your winters are you put on a long sleeve shirt sometimes. The
Do we even
Like
know what
Florida
snow
winters?
is?
oh hell no. Well, maybe like Rainbow and Sunshine and Audie would know what snow is. You've probably heard of the concept of snow.
I might have in my travels, possibly.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Yeah, you're coming from New Mexico and now you're in Alaska. The
Well,
I don't know what you're complaining about. I'm plenty warm.
that's an illusion of warmth. That's an illusion of warmth.
It's gonna cause
It
you to
is
get
awful,
frostbite.
but it is awful, but thank the one for land. Or wait,
Yeah, it is land.
Kinda.
So I think we'd, with the help of Johanna, we would probably hire some sled dogs, I guess.
Okay.
Or is that what people want to do, or do we want to? You want to ride a majestic elk, or what are you thinking?
I'm all for sled dogs.
Yeah, I feel like I'd do better on a sled dog than an elk.
Though, how much can they carry? Like, Audie, man, I don't mean to be that guy, but
Ooh.
you, ship life, man. You put on a little weight. Wow.
Oh,
Did you eat any vegetables?
Yikes.
I didn't keep anything down.
How did you put on weight? You were throwing up half the trip.
Guys, I don't think we're supposed to fat shame Audie. We're just supposed to let him have his journey, okay?
Guy, what were you feeding him?
Just whatever was on the ship. Same thing the rest of us had.
So, like, venison and the green leafy shit, right?
we
Dried
had
fruit.
we had plenty of dried bread.
He looks at Guy.
Fried bread.
Trying to bulk you up, you know. You said you were trying to like get ready for tournament season.
What?
Trying to
Right.
get you. Gotta bulk before you can trim. Just
Revenge is coming. You will not see it coming.
What were you feeding him, guy?
some stuff I found in a bucket. Put on a barrel.
Whale fat is 3 copper a pound, you fuck.
Well, Audie, pay her.
You were the one taking it.
Yeah, but you're the one that's eating it. You gotta pay for your meal.
That's why your skin's glowing, dude.
Okay,
Like-
so you want me to kill you now then?
15% of whatever we find, or an extra 40 gold on end. And she walks away.
You're paying that, I say to Guy.
Couldn't have eaten that many pounds.
Yeah, you probably didn't, but you pissed her off.
She leads you to the edge of town, and I say town in kind of a relative aspect. This is pretty big. It's probably slightly smaller than the capital city of Mira, Sibir. Lot less nice. This is a fundamentally shipping and fishing village, but a big ass one. You know what I mean? And the people of the South, they're a hard-working, no-nonsense folk. We'll say that. A little bit. Let's just say the nomadic fishing villages that exist in Skagi are mostly familial. And they have to like run into other towns in order to marry each other off accidentally.
All right. So we get our sled dogs.
Yes, and that is going to cost. There's going to be an initial deposit fee of 5 gold per dog, and you're going to need 3 dogs per person. You get most of that back when you return the dogs.
So 15. Does that include the sled too?
Yes, it includes sled, lashings, and 2 blankets per sled. It also includes feed for the dogs for 2 weeks.
That. Could I also get some quick tips from the owner on handling the dogs? Since I've never done it before.
Yes. I don't want to go through the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't have to role play it, but just
Go ahead and roll survival.
Survival. 10.
You caught most of it.
Okay.
Sorry, we're hiring a guide to get us there too.
That's Johanna.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
why she's getting paid.
Because it seems like it is thematically what Adi would do, being used to being mounted in his travels, would it be okay for him to get an elk instead of a dog team?
Yes.
Okay.
It will be a 8 gold deposit for the elk.
Well,
So for us, you said it's basically 15 gold for the dogs and everything.
15, but you'll get back 10 if you return everything.
Cool.
And that's return it to Sibir, not Skuggy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Are they just for flavor? What kind of dogs are they?
They'd probably be Malamutes or long hair husky sort of things. Cold weather. Big, strong, cold weather dogs. All right.
good luck with your sleds.
Do we head out?
Bolt
Do we
by
do anything in
wolves.
Sibir?
Oh, hey, Adi, we already got food for the dogs. You didn't have to bring that over. Talking about him on the elk.
You know, this I'm used to horses. This thing is very large and unwieldy. It would be unfortunate if the elk accidentally stepped on you.
Yeah. No.
Lost all of that. Luke, we're losing all of that. For the third time.
Come back, baby.
The charm.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Audie's back.
Okay.
Hello, friend.
You
Yes,
were
again.
all about to. Laura, are you there? I can't see you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am. Sorry. I thought about talking and then we started doing other things.
You're fine. Here we go. You are about to leave Sibir. Is there anything else you would like to do before you leave Sibir?
Nope.
Okay. Animals in tow, warm weather gear, things that go with them. There's obviously the elk. They send the elk with a pack full of 2 packs, side packs full of feed.
It's just whale blubber.
It would probably be like high density grains and stuff like that.
Elk chow.
Yeah, basically.
Arena brand elk chow.
No, it'd be Kariva brand elk chow.
Sorry, Kariba brand. Good.
Okay. Roll animal handling, guys.
Okay.
Looking forward to that.
Got a +4 hunting. I'm kind of okay with it.
Bad.
I've never been more
I
excited.
also have +4, but we also both have to roll with disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Mike. So you
Oh,
remember how
no,
the
Rainbow.
Eagles turned out so well for me?
Uh-huh.
I rolled a natural 1 this time.
Okay. Rainbow, do you also get a 1?
I rolled a 5.
Okay. Sunshine,
18.
18. Great job.
I
Guy,
have good on my team.
16 and a 9.
so 9. You rolled a 9.
No, I'm not.
It's like,
Audie,
yes.
13. If I mess this up, please let me step on the little one.
What was your other roll?
An 18.
Oh, okay.
why does it not load that? It loads everything else, but it doesn't load the one
I am
thing.
being succinct and only giving the relevant roll.
Look at Phil knowing big words like succinct,
Word of the day.
roll.
That is a very short word.
Sinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiddly.
Yep.
You cannot get them to move at all.
Yeehaw.
One of your dogs is humping another one.
Rainbow,
Just
they start
imagine me.
moving for you, but you immediately are not in immediate control.
Yeet!
I would like both of you to roll intelligence to see if you were paying attention when it was explained as to how to control the sled dogs.
Perfect. Because I have a +0.
Hey, you might roll well.
That's a 9.
11. Combined, we're a natural 20. Come on, let's count.
Tiddly, I'll give it to you. You're able to roll your animal handling again. Rainbow, dex save. Save.
18 this time, Mike.
Okay.
10.
As Rainbow goes crashing into a set of pathway stones on the way out of town and taking 4 damage, you all see that she has accidentally broken one of the runners on her sled.
Hold up, everybody.
Damn shit.
Hold up, we already had to wait while Tiddly's dogs were fucking. Oh my. Oh, that's a problem.
How
Why
did
are-
you
why
do
are they-
this? How?
The dogs hate me.
Can't you, like, cast some magic or something?
I'm not that kind of magic person.
Oh.
I don't know what the magic people do either. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Well, you need to fix it or something.
I would try to help Rainbow fix it.
They're never giving you your deposit back. You've ruined it.
Do we have any stuff that would fix it?
Well, there's a basic repair kit attached to each of the sleds.
Yeah.
You may roll.
I would like to. Well, fuck. Never mind. I'm helping Rainbow. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put my hand on Rainbow's shoulder and say, "It's okay, sister. We all make mistakes. We'll get it fixed and get going." And I cast guidance.
There you go. I feel like fixing something is survival, yes?
I guess.
Probably.
All right.
Would I just give her advantage, or do you want me to roll 2?
No, she'd just have advantage.
Guidance. Doesn't guidance.
Guidance gives you a +4 or
Yeah.
a plus D4.
D4.
Yeah, but he's
can
also
get
helping you.
With
Okay. So I roll with advantage and then add a d4.
Yes.
if you fuck this up, Laura, then maybe we'll just go get you an elk. I don't know.
The first one is a 17. The second one is better than that. The second one is a 21 plus a d4. Which is a 3, so a 24.
You basically just accidentally bumped one of the bolts out. You pretty quickly find the bolt, put it back in, and retighten it.
Oh, see, no harm done. They'll never know.
You're lucky.
I pat her on the shoulder again, like, okay, now be nice to the nice doggies.
I want you to know, if you wreck it out there and freeze to death, I'll just take the money you owe me off your corpse. And she starts to ride away.
I say in twin speak. I want you to know I'll kill you and loot your own corpse, stupid bitch.
And I respond back in twin speak, well, we'll see how the day goes.
What a delightful rebuttal.
I went over to Steve. I
Your
don't-
gibberish, it sounds angry.
Said, but I think she just called the other one a bitch.
No, she clearly said Ichbe.
Because twin
I
speak
actually
is just
do like
pig
that
Latin.
idea that it is pig Latin, but nobody does that in this world.
Because there's no
so,
such thing as Latin
Yeah,
or pig
well,
Latin.
right. But I mean, there's no such thing as pigs either. No, we're the
What?
only people who ever came.
Have you not looked at audio recently?
Trey had pigs.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that was rude. That was a rude thing you said. Because Guy was feeding him blubber. I think I know part of the reason you got sick on the boat, Noddy.
Nothing but
Your entire digestive tract was lubed. The
Everything just slides through in an instant.
it's like
Shotgun.
worlds of fun in that bitch.
More like oceans of fun.
All right, so
Splash Mountain.
I gave guidance to Rainbow as I was getting back on my. As I
Yes.
was walking back over to
Okay. Animal handling, Rainbow.
We believe.
Well, it's a 19 without the d4. It is a 23.
There you go. You got it figured out.
She bit the dog on the ear.
Okay.
I don't know why she would do that.
What is that from?
Ice dogs. Cuba Gooding Jr. Ice dogs.
I don't like you, just as a person.
That
All right.
escalated quickly.
All right. So it takes you you basically, it was already night when all this took place. So you basically go, but she takes you about a mile outside of town and has you set up camp, mostly to show you how to camp in this weather, in this climate. So you will all know how to set up camp appropriately from now on down here. Okay.
Okay.
Highlight gang. Next morning, take off pretty early. We can call this long rest, Audie and Guy. Actually, everybody can get a long rest. Woo!
That was my elk.
Woo!
Damn it! It made me do other voice when I said. This one's name is not Lawrence. This one's name is Duke Elkington.
So she goes over her version of the map, right? And the coordinates listed is basically from over here, if you guys can see the stream, to over here, which ends up being a distance of about 20-ish miles.
It's on the water.
Yeah.
Water.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Which
it's
isn't
all-
unheard of, because if it's all ice shelf out there, then take you out over land. And it takes you almost all day to get to a point where Johanna feels comfortable that the ice out to sea is strong enough for you guys to go and safe enough. So you set up camp for another night. At this point, I'd like everyone to roll con check.
Oops, that's intelligence, not con.
I would be wanting to do the same thing I was doing in the desert to help keep myself warm, be casting prestidigitation.
14.
To fan yourself?
You
To help
can
keep my
you can warm or cool things down with prestidigitation.
Oh, okay.
14.
Man, prestidigitation is great in a survival setting.
Yeah,
Just
like-
warm everybody's clothes infinitely, and then
Well,
you're fine.
You have to like keep casting it. You can only do it on one thing.
Yeah, but you warm one person's set of armor, and then you warm the next person's set of armor, and then you warm the next person's set of armor. You can kind of survive doing that a long time.
I feel like there would be some mental fatigue to that. It's like
Oh, for sure. It'd be fucking hard to keep up, but
I can't just cast guidance like repeatedly,
14 Tiddly, Sunshine,
19.
19, Guy,
was 15.
15, Rainbow.
8.
Uh-oh. Audie,
Having a night.
18.
18.
Switch your dice.
Rainbow,
Get some real.
D&D Beyond is trying to get you to buy the fancy dice.
Rainbow, you are... The cold down here is affecting you. You're not used to it. You're from Mira. You just came from the fucking desert. You're not happy.
Because you're half blind. I told you it would affect your circulation.
Johanna doesn't want to do a fire, insisting that you'll need the wood when you're out on the ice.
Snuggle me, brother.
Weird.
If she's
That
taking
is
volunteer snorkeling, just offering that up.
The
I will
bard's coming
snuggle
in.
with you if you use that magic thingy on me that you use on.
It does only do 1 cubic foot at a time, so we have to be really close.
Come here, little spoon.
Oh, I love Little Spoon.
That's a pagan. The
Absolutely not.
Hey, at least with a halfling, you would never have to worry about getting their ice cold feet on your legs. Their feet would always be warm.
Just your junk.
He's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
I'll
little
help out.
furnace. All right. Day comes. You all get a long rest again. Doesn't matter. You didn't cast anything, but you do. Today, you actually go out on the ice. So I need everyone to roll animal handling again. This does not freeze straight. It freezes in tidal cliffs and
You'd be fucking kidding me.
up and down. There's
guide
hills. Huh?
I'll guide Tiddly. Hey, buddy.
Roll the
you
natural
probably
one
did
again.
today. Oh, even my guidance doesn't help.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. You're going to...
I get on my sled and I give little puppy dog eyes to my brother.
What?
He just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
I get on my sled, and before I roll animal handling, I give little puppy dog eyes to my brother.
I don't. Okay.
Cast guidance on her.
Hey, brother, you want to help?
If you help me.
Too late. She already cast it on Tiddly.
Oh,
With a
fine.
cantrip. But
No, it's fine.
No,
I got an 11. But I cast it on you, yeah.
oh man, I didn't need it, but that's fine.
Rainbow?
Just a second. I'm rolling the 4.
I just rolled my actual D20 just to see what it would come out as, and I rolled a 2.
It's just you, man. It's not the...
I'm done. I'm not doing
25.
Okay.
Damn.
Die.
I did 2.
22. Audie. 8. Okay. Tiddly. You need to roll a dex save. Audie. You, the dogs are fighting.
He's on an elk.
He's on an elk, right. The elk does not want to go out on the ice.
What is it, Duke? Can you tell the ice is thin, or are you just being a sissy?
I guess its name is Duke. The
I established his name is not Lawrence, it is Duke Elkington.
Fuck off. That's your dumb shit.
Because Phil cannot go 5 minutes without making a pun.
You may roll animal handling again to
I
calm.
rolled a 16.
16. Okay. You narrow. I'll tell you what happens in a second. Phil.
22.
Okay. Yeah. You're able to calm him down, and you can go just fine. Tiddly, you take off, and they just start sprinting. They're ready and raring to go. They're about to hit a big chunk of ice boulder. You narrowly pull them off in a direction, so it just scrapes the side of the sled. That's going to need a little bit of wax to buff out.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to lightly buff that out.
But do they calm down still, or do they continue just bolting off into the
Well,
distance?
roll animal handling again.
All right, here we go again.
On your own.
9.
I'll give it to
Going
you.
down
Fuck
the
it.
only road.
I'll give it to you. Fuck it.
Beginning to grow some concerns that maybe these animals we are trusting are not particularly well trained.
I promise you it's you, not them.
I don't mean you, Duke. It's fine. It's fine.
It takes you most of the day and moving at a pretty good clip, by the way. I mean, the dogs want to run, and you do have to stop a couple of times for feeding and getting water and stuff like that. But they want to run. And there's not a lot of snow down right now. That would be what slows you down. It's mostly just thin layer of snow and ice. You make it to basically the first location right away. Midway through the afternoon. Johanna gets you to stop. This is where the first location was.
Okay.
Very good. I'm glad you
Is
brought
it
us
just
here. I don't.
featureless ice, or is there anything here?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. I rolled a 21.
12.
Oh, is this for all of us?
Yes.
Oh, good. 7.
Natural 1.
Ah, loser.
You're cold and angry.
Uh-huh.
18. So you got a 21 and 18. And Johanna's whatever she rolled. $16. Yeah, okay. So, Audie and Sunshine, you recognize it a bit from you started. Maybe you grew this skill hunting when you were younger, or as an adult. But you notice that there's a patch of ice only a couple 100 feet away that, while a lot of the ice around you there's mounds and hills as what little snow is blown into clumps, that's been laid flat, a little more flat than the rest of it.
I notice Audie's gaze is looking in the same direction, and I kind of nudge him and say, "Think we should check that out?"
Yes, I think we should. It looks as though it was cleared for a camp.
Yeah, looks suspicious. How far away is it? Sorry.
Just a couple 100 feet, not far.
Okay. Should we leave the animals here?
Yes, perhaps it would be good to stay on foot. Johanna,
Hey, Mike. Johanna's character sheet is on the stream.
Yep. It doesn't matter. She's a level 2 ranger.
20 hit points.
She's a level 2 ranger, guys. There you go.
Wait, hold on. She's a ranger. She has a crossbow, or she has a bow and arrow. She's a ranger?
I thought rangers use two-handed axes.
They can.
Hey, anyone can.
All right, Audie, you're about to say something.
Johanna, if you please, could you look after the animals and keep a watchful eye? We do not entirely know what we will find out here.
Hi. Look, but be careful. Let me know what you see. And do not ditch me out here.
We're leaving.
You have our only form of transportation, but also we won't.
You don't ditch us.
I won't ditch you. I haven't been paid.
Exactly.
Pay her yet?
No, we're not paying her. She'll fucking leave.
Well, I meant for the first part.
No, we'll pay her later.
Huh?
Oh yeah, we did. We did pay her.
That's
the
like-
upfront cost.
It's like, wait, we didn't pay her, and she already got us here? God I mean, what? No. We need her. We need her to go to the next.
We paid the upfront cost, but she's wanting 40 gold when we get back. So,
Okay.
all right, we would traipse our way over to the suspicious depression.
All right. Now that you're there and you've gathered your the rest of your group, Rainbow begrudgingly in tow. You may roll again.
For perception.
Yes.
Oh, 21 again. Same roll.
18.
Natural 20.
Nice. Your peaks and valleys there, bud.
Nothing else.
Is that a 1? That's a 1? Nice. 2. Ooh, 22. All right.
What roller are you using, Laura?
Patrick's.
Well, the first natural one, I used the roller invented by our stream friend, Mr. Patrick Lambrecht. And the second natural one I used was D&D Beyond. So,
Okay.
It's not you.
the universe hates me.
It's not the roller. It's you. That's what I just told
just get
Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Get real dice.
Oh, you're living with Phil. He's giving you the sickness.
Oh.
Still
I'm
give her
sorry.
other dice to use.
Okay.
Those are rolling pretty good. This
So, Rainbow, all you care about is that you're cold. Yeah. Oh, she's bringing out the dice. She's bringing out the nice dice.
Those are resin ones, or?
No, this isn't my Wormwood box. This is a box my friend from Canada made me. And then he put dice in them.
Yeah, did he make? Are those ones they made though, or I thought you said someone did?
No, they're just a regular set of purple dice.
All right. Rainbow, you don't give a shit about any of this. You don't understand why the fuck you're standing in the middle of nowhere. You were under a blanket a second ago. Everybody else, you can tell that this is worn down a bit here. Not because the wind hasn't blown and the snow wouldn't be pushed over it, right? There's no tracks to be found. But the ice is slightly melted to make a depression in this area. That would be because you would assume because people were here and perhaps fires were lit.
Do I see any tracks leading away from?
No, it's been long enough that the wind has basically gotten rid of that.
investigation to see if I can find any traces of
Sure.
people that were here or the beings that were here. It's an 8. Not great.
You can't tell. Oh, we lost Marcus. Oh, he's just off camera. He's just off camera for a second.
I think. Well, I do not see any tracks leading away. The snow has blown over it. I would also investigate the area to see if there are anything left behind, any
Sure.
signs of who they might have been.
Nice.
Do not worry. Detective Adidas is on the case.
19. So the entire area is only about 80 feet in general, in total. And you find a spear tip slightly covered in snow.
Metal or stone?
Metal. It is jagged on one end exclusively.
Looks like a harpoon tip.
Almost exactly like a harpoon tip.
Perhaps. Yes, I believe so.
Hmm.
Harpoon out here. What would they be harpooning?
It looks like they had some fire here, and as far as I know, undead don't really need or particularly like fire. So this is either the people controlling them or someone else.
Were we told why we were given these coordinates? Was anybody tracking this occurrence of these undead?
No. You were simply told that there were reports of undead. And you were given 2 coordinate locations.
I keep looking back towards the animals and Johanna, just to make sure nothing's happening to them over there.
Okay. With an 18, they appear to be fine.
Okay.
Is this still a perception we're working on?
Yeah, we're still talking about that.
Okay.
Audie found a harpoon tip in the snow.
Yeah. If you want to do anything else, just ask, and then the GM will tell you what to do.
With a natural, I feel like I should give you something with a natural 20 in Tiddly. The away from the depression, you're kind of looking around. You see something in the snow. You walk out maybe 40 feet away from where clearly whatever this was here. And you see a length of leather binding. Could be used as rope or wrapping. Just a thin batch of leather heading in the west of where the depression was.
I see that, and I go out there to investigate and pick it up, bring it back.
Okay.
Well, that's the direction we need to go anyway. I don't know if we'll get anything else here. We should probably.
Well, with me showing that to anybody, is there a chance any of us can identify what it's from?
Investigation, if you'd like.
To anybody?
Yeah, I mean, he came back and showed people, so yeah.
Oh, he walked back to us. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
That was a 6.
13.
This I do not know.
Tiddly,
Yes.
it looks to you. It looks to you like it could be part of some harnessing based on the length and the width of it. It's sturdy. It looks like it could be part of maybe some harnessing for, you would assume horses, but down here probably elk or moose or something.
Okay. Well, Laura, we rolled investigation for something I found out in the distance, and I came back to show everyone. So you can roll it.
No, she's still working on her one. She doesn't give a fuck about your shit.
Oh, enjoy your blanket. Never mind.
Can we get some rainbow cursing? Do you tell everybody what you think it is, Tiddly?
Yeah, just to go ahead and get the knowledge out there.
Okay.
Hopefully everybody listened. Otherwise, I can do a little spiel. Steven Spielberg. The tip of the tip.
Okay, so we have a campsite, a harpoon head, and harnessing for some kind of pack animal. Doesn't feel a whole lot to go on if we
Let's show
can't
it to-
figure out where they went.
Let's show it to Joanna. See
Did
if
either of you guys sense any of that, like magic stuff? Anyone feel any residue or anything around here?
Oh. Yeah, hang on. You guys, why don't you go show that to Joanna while I do this? And I start ritual casting that magic.
I might wander out in a wider circle to see if there's anything else leading away that might give us. Perhaps the direction you found the harnessing in. Perhaps that is the direction they went. If we go farther, would we farther that direction? Perhaps we could find more.
That's the direction we're supposed to go.
Yes, from what I understand.
West is the second coordinate.
Oh, that is the direction of the second coordinate?
West and
Yeah.
slightly south, yes.
So I'll walk back over to Johanna with Tiddly if that's where he's going.
Okay. Well, yeah, with that explanation, I would just go back to the pack animals.
No, go search. Go wander off into the cold wintry breeze. We'll just see how that.
Go wander off.
As much as I would appreciate the 5 minutes break from your nonsense, we should keep moving.
Don't you want to guard that guy while he's sitting down? At Sunshine? Don't you want to guard Sunshine?
I will.
It's fine. I will wait here with Mr. Hanover. And Miss Hanover.
I'm just ritual casting, so you tell me when I'm done.
Okay.
I really
Do you guys want to talk
Really?
to Johanna real quick while he's doing that?
Yeah, I'll go show her what I found and tell her what I think it is. See if she has any input.
That
I'm
sounds right. It must be one of the villages out here. They're generally more careful with their belongings.
Metalhead back there found a harpoon too. Would they normally be out here, or would those normally be lost to sea?
Aye. You must be following the larger whales and cold water sharks can break through the ice. They must be following a herd.
Okay. So, like, whales will come break the ice just to breathe, or they try to, like, get up on top of the ice?
Or to eat. You know, anything from seals, penguins, polar bears, elk,
What type of...
moose, human, whatever.
I want to
What
see
type of whale is this?
fighting a polar bear.
I'm thinking whale like the thing's bigger than your boat.
Oh, aye.
Is that- Those things have teeth? Because I didn't think those things did.
You're cute. We're in the south now, small chubby one.
Hey, I'm not the one that was eating blubber. So yeah, no, I filed that away. That the whales will just break through the ice and eat things.
Dear God, don't let us be dealing with undead whales.
That's what I was thinking.
Lich whales. The white whale.
The White Walker whale.
Yes, the white whale.
Okay.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
You just gave Mike the idea. Hey, Albert, how about we change this to the boss fight?
Zombie whales. All right, so my magic is complete, and I cast detect magic.
There's no magic.
Okay. Good news, everybody.
Your time.
I think that's good news. There's no magic here, so I'm cold now. Let's get moving.
Hey, we could travel for a bit more for the end of the day. We won't make it to the other location, though.
That's fine.
Maybe we go towards land a little bit in our travels.
Nah,
Just saying, guys.
not if you want to make it tomorrow.
Well, also we need to go between the points.
Yes,
As-
we need
as
to
our-
follow the trail.
As we're getting started with Joanna, I would say we haven't told her why we're here, right?
No, and she hasn't asked.
Okay. I'll ask her, have you heard any disturbing rumors about any of these nomadic villages lately?
Outside of that, they're all having sex with their cousins?
New rumors.
Nah. Nothing recent. Why?
We have. So,
I assumed you had you had some reason for being down here,
yeah.
but you did not pay me to ask, and I am not being paid to know.
Fair enough.
Make me an honest and fair.
Make an honest woman of me.
Make me an honest and fair deal. If it's something I need to know to not die, you tell me, and I'll do you the same.
You know what? You've already told us things that would help us not die. So I'll tell you what I can.
Hey, maybe we figure out what we can tell her first.
I'm sorry. I think this is a A-B conversation. So
Yeah, between you and me, she doesn't always need to know everything.
I was a taco burrito, nachos.
Anyway, Joanna, like I said, can't tell you everything, but we're sent down here to investigate rumors of undead. If you've heard of that before.
What the hell is an undead?
Well, a dead thing that's moving around.
Well, that doesn't sound like a dead thing. Ugh.
Hence, undead.
I don't like you Northerners.
We're
Ugh.
capable of dealing with it if that is what happened, but we're here to investigate the rumors of that.
And is an undead dangerous?
I would imagine they would be extremely dangerous.
Ugh. Will they eat animals?
They would probably. I don't know, actually.
It's
Good
a
question.
long walk back.
Which is why we're going to make sure that you are here with the animals, and we'll probably leave our dear friend Steve with you to make sure that everyone's safe. Who I just remembered is with us and who's been unusually quiet for some reason, but he's a good guy.
He's trying to figure out clothes.
I'm Steve.
He's like,
I imagine
I'm a big guy, so I got 6 puppies dragging me.
He can't stop scritching puppies. He's been scritching puppies the entire time, and he can't stop scritching puppies.
when he is not scratching puppies, he is writing poetry about the cold. The cold and the emptiness.
All right.
Stretched out for miles.
Do you head out?
Yep.
Okay. You
But
travel.
mostly screeching puppies.
You travel.
And as an aside to Guy, I say to him, our guide, we'll have a better chance of surviving this if our guide has somewhat of an idea of what we're up against.
Yeah, but she was just a normal person. She didn't know anything about this sort of stuff. And you don't think we had to put her in the report? You don't think they're going to send some inquisitor to find her afterwards? The less she knows, the better.
I didn't tell her anything. I say this very quietly so she can't hear. I say I didn't tell her anything. I didn't mention the order. I didn't mention where we heard it. I didn't mention anything except
Yeah,
we're here.
she doesn't know about undead. That's not a normal thing.
It is a thing.
Normal people.
would have heard of
Have
it.
you been?
What?
Have you been around people? I've traveled around the countryside. Normal people know about undead. They don't know about a lot of the magic stuff.
Guy, I don't think you understand. If something happens to Joanna,
Whoops.
we will die out here.
I'm aware. That's why we protect.
I am going to take steps to make sure that that doesn't happen. Part of those steps is making sure our guide is not completely unprepared for any dangers that we may be getting her into. If you don't like that decision I made, then take it up with Adidas. He is handling all complaints.
Well, I'll just let your sister know that you didn't want me around to keep her warm. That prestidigitation.
I don't care. Is that supposed to be
Yeah.
a threat?
I don't think you're
My
protecting
sister
her.
has
I think you're.
My sister has 2 moods: annoyed and about to be annoyed. I'm not upset that she is annoyed at me, okay?
You're not wrong. That's really good.
I don't think you did her any favors by telling her that stuff.
Laura looked so happy right there when you said that, Morgan.
I'm
All right.
picking up on the character she's creating.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah.
We done
Unless
arguing?
he needs to bring the complaint to me.
There's a box with a
Don't
shredder
think I
underneath
won't
it.
mess with Adi's food because of this.
Don't think.
As he yells at him, like, "Oh, please don't!"
Don't think I won't fart in Audie's face while he's sleeping because you said this. All right. You guys head back out. You only go for maybe another hour. And then the sun's starting to go down. And she insists on a fire. Too cold.
Thank the one.
It's a good thing we brought a shit ton of firewood.
We need to make it small. Make the firewood last.
Sure, that is fine.
May I inspect the ice that we are currently on to see if it is sufficiently thick to place a fire?
Does Adidas Traksutovich know a lot about ice?
He has traveled, but I suppose that is up to you.
I
So
would trust Joanna more than you.
That's fair. You know what? I'll leave it to Johanna.
Because of the fire, you're all able to get a full night's sleep and a long rest. very early morning, Johanna, and I'd like everyone to roll perception with disadvantage, please, because you'd all be asleep at this point.
Oof. Not a
With
good-
disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage, yes.
Ooh, 15 then.
that's
Nice.
10 for me.
24.
Oh, that was my second roll. You said disadvantage.
Yeah.
My first one was a 12.
Okay, 12.
You got disadvantage out of a 20.
This is unfortunate.
Rainbow and Guy?
15.
13.
13. Okay. Rainbow and Tiddly, you get slightly woken by Johanna trying to get everyone's attention. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What?
What?
Shh, 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 shh. Bear! And she points. Sure as shit, up a wind-blown snow hill, there's a polar bear maybe 300 feet out.
Are the rest of us still asleep?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll have the crepes.
Isn't this one of those situations where we just leave well enough alone? We don't bug it, it doesn't bug us.
Aye, but it could choose to bug us.
Okay, I guess I'm up and watching with you then.
Get everyone, we need to move.
I slap my brother and I
What?
gently tell him to wake up Guy and Adidas.
Well, if I'm next to somebody, I wake them up by slapping them in the face because I can't see.
Who do you wake up?
If I'm next to somebody, I don't know. Guess let's go Guy.
Hey.
Motherfucker.
All right. I politely jostle Adidas awake. I don't slap people when they're sleeping.
But I couldn't see.
Everybody,
I could.
load up the dogs as quietly as possible.
I make a mental note to start feeding Tiddly blubber.
That's it. Everyone gets blubber.
I think.
Do we need to roll anything for loading up buffers?
No.
Okay. Oh, I wake up Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, big man. There's a bear following us. Probably don't want to pet this one.
I'm not role playing for Steve. The
Because Steve's going to want to pet it.
Is it a polar bear?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Phil said something interesting in Discord. Fun fact, polar bears are the only bears that actively hunt humans, and that is true. Because they do not fear anything. You're able to head out,
Climate change.
and maybe just a little under a couple hours later, you can see smoke coming over the horizon.
Look, smoke over the horizon.
And that's to the west?
Yes. Everybody roll perception.
19.
16.
12.
30-20. The way D&D Beyond rolls, it's kind of weird because it
was
looks
yours,
like I got a
Fiddly?
20.
Tiddly?
12.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of like if it hits the edge of the screen, it's like it hit like the edge of something that you're rolling it up against.
Yeah, but it
And
gave
it's
me a
weird.
14, so whatever.
Okay. Um. So ahead of you, and all of you would see this. You're out on the point now where you've gone far enough out at sea, maybe far enough south, that you're starting to get tidal hills. And pinnacles that were probably icebergs. This is ice that doesn't totally de-thaw in the warmer months. The smoke guy and Sunshine is coming over the top of the second hill away, and it's maybe a quarter mile south of a large iceberg tip. Like a small pinnacle or a mountain, small mountain jetting out of the ice.
I'd say to Joanna, are these villages generally friendly to outsiders?
As friendly as they can be. They don't get many, and they expect full other villages when they do. So a band of our size will be strange. Guy and Sunshine, she's clearly not feeling well.
Are you okay, Joanna?
Oh, I believe breakfast did not sit well.
Can I roll medicine to see if I would know what would be wrong?
Sure.
I was gonna say, what can I see? Because I'd like to think that I would have been making breakfast. I don't think I
Probably
made
nobody
anything
made
weird.
breakfast. Probably because
Oh.
you had to get out of there so quick. You just probably ate rations.
18.
He's very pale. Eyes sunken in a bit. She looks tired and kind of like she's about to puke.
You didn't sleep, did you?
I slept fine. Bad dreams. Ugh. Well, let's head in. Stop lollygagging.
So is it insight or investigation? Can I see, does she sort of look like the guy from the ship?
The guy from the ship.
The guy who, that we had to interrogate after?
Okay. Roll insight.
None of us had bad dreams, right?
17.
No. Yes. No, she does not look like the guy from the ship.
Okay.
You two would also notice that the dogs have been fighting at each other a little bit more this morning than they had previously. Johanna's had to stop a few times to reprimand. And not just her dogs, everybody's.
Okay, I suppose I should see if can I see if I notice this? I don't just for whatever
No.
happens next.
No,
Oh, okay.
we've done it. So it's Guy and Sunshine that have this information.
Okay.
She gets back on her sled. Hi, let's go.
I say to everyone, be on your guard. Let's be friendly, but something doesn't feel right.
You head towards, and when you're getting close, you go around this large iced snow hill just to not try to climb over it, and you can see a couple of people probably from the group just wandering around out there.
When we are within 60 feet of the people in the village,
Okay.
I would like to use my ability Eyes of the Grave.
What is that?
Which is, as an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic.
Okay. Is this like a cantrip, or is it always on, or?
It's one action. I don't know how... It doesn't say how long it lasts. It's one of my cleric abilities.
I'm assuming it's instant, and because it's an action, you can use it once every 6 seconds, or you know what I mean.
I get 3 per long rest.
Okay. So yeah, as you're getting close, you see perception.
Just her.
Everybody. This would be something you just see as you're
15.
rounding the hill.
8.
Natural 20, 26.
Nice.
Get that D&D B.
Guy?
Morgan got 15.
Guy?
15.
And Audie is a 20. Okay. Everybody can see that they have they're actually pretty interesting. They're these long sleds, very thin, but deep and just tall enough to maybe like most of you to be able to stand in. Audie, you'd have to crouch, and Steve would have to crouch for sure. But they're like long cabins built on sleds that have pontoons on the outside. They act as both sleds and boats, whatever they need them to be.
Sled boat.
Yes. They all the front has a cabin that is like a little hut, and the back has like a large deck of sorts. All of them have you can tell what the front is on all of them because they have large coupling for being able to be pulled. There's elk just all over the fucking place. And maybe only a couple dozen people. Some of them, there's a fire in the middle, a large communal fire in the middle, and all of the cabins themselves are placed in a circle around the fire. Defensively maybe, or just to get some of the heat into the cabins. They seem to all be going about their business, nobody paying attention to you. Rainbow, when you get close enough, they're all undead. Every last one of them. Even the elk, Rainbow.
Dead on way, brother. All of them.
All of them?
Including the animals.
Was that twin speak or regular speak?
Twin speak.
Should let's stop.
Do you call to stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are we stopping? We're almost there.
I'm looking. Are any of them reacting to us at all?
When you called to stop, some of them looked in your direction. A handful, at most.
Okay. We're still like probably 40, 45 feet out.
Sure,
right?
yeah. It's a good call. I'll head in and make introductions.
No.
No. Nope. Mm-mm. You, in fact, should stay here with the animals, and we'll go in.
Sunshine, knowing what you know from previously, she looks terrible. She's sweating heavily. There's one of her eyes is bloodshot.
I put my hand on her shoulder. Say, Joanna, you need to tell me what's wrong.
I believe myself ill. I will finish the job. Do not worry.
Listen to me. Tell me what's going on.
Hey. The dogs are starting. As you stop, the dogs are really getting at each other. Some of them biting at their harnesses.
We don't feel this.
No.
Joanna, can you and Steve take the animals about a quarter mile away? Put some distance between the village and yourself.
But why? You'll need me.
I need you to stay alive.
Roll persuasion.
Fortunately, I'm fairly persuasive. 15.
I'll back up a bit and set up a camp.
Steve, go with her, okay? For now.
Okay.
Keep her safe.
Keep an eye on the camp, though. We'll signal to you if we need you to come in.
They both. Do you guys help lash the stuff together real quick?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and I would help calm the dogs if I can.
Your elk is also not in a good mood. Every time you stop, he's prancing around, trying to run.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would leave the elk with the rest of the animals.
They leave.
Before they go,
Sure.
I'm gonna give Steve my crossbow, and the bolts, and I'm gonna say, if she gets worse, light one of these bolts on fire and shoot it in the air as like a warning to us that she's getting worse, and just keep doing it. I've got 20 of these, so keep lighting them on fire and shooting them up, and we'll try and get back to you.
Okay.
And this is how Steve lost not one, but both eyes.
All right, so you're there by yourselves.
So when she's gone, I look at Rainbow and gesture for her to say what she's felt.
So everybody down there, including all of the elk and animals, are undead.
I'm sorry, what?
All of them, including the elk. I'm also just slightly concerned that perhaps it is a contagious thing and our friend is catching it.
Contagious, what means this word contagious?
My theory is the device that's causing this is in that village. And it's making Joanna sick. That's why I had her go away with the animals. I don't know why we're not feeling the effects, but
Could be something with we're not locals.
Perhaps. She seemed a strong woman. I don't think that we are, all of us, just naturally stronger than her.
It might be affecting the one genealogy.
could affect orcs. That's possible.
Are the village members orcs?
They would be like half and half. Half orcs, half humans, probably.
Well, I feel like we can handle the undead, but we should be prepared
The
for the
village. The entire lot of people.
right.
The thing is they're not like shambling around. They're going about their day.
So, I would like to redirect you on that. The handful that have noticed you, right? They haven't moved since they noticed you. They're just staring at you.
Okay, now that's creepy. Because before, when they were just going about their day, it seemed kind of normal. But now that's weird.
In any case, we're not going to find anything out standing here.
Right. You say prepared for the unexpected, but the weird shit that always happens.
Yes.
We move.
Okay.
Brother, perhaps now is a time to take a minute and cast that detect magic so that we can see it if it pops up down there.
Yeah, it's a good idea. All right, well, give us 10 minutes or so, everybody. And,
Or a couple and we can walk. We're still a little bit away from the village.
Okay.
I try to like.
No, you're like 45 feet. You're like not that far.
Yeah, we're
Never mind.
I don't like the look they're giving us. The blank, empty look. I'm not entirely sure we have 10 minutes. But
just keep an eye on them while I'm doing this.
I'm looking back at them, but it's creeping me the fuck out looking back into their blank expressions.
This is how you cast, by the way.
Perception of a 17. Do I notice any of them trying to go around or like following the dogs and Johanna?
No.
Nothing's moved. No one took notice of it.
Nobody's following them. The two that were on the hill have been walking in your direction for some time.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna stand in front of my brother, and I'm gonna wait until the ones that are coming at me are within 30 feet.
They're within 30 feet.
I'm gonna channel divinity, and I'm gonna cast Turn Undead. They need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Beat a 13.
They do not.
If it fails its saving throw, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. The turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions.
Okay.
It can only use the dash action.
Isn't there a way for that to kill him?
That's Destroy Undead. That's at later levels.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have Turn Undead. So they have to now turn around and move away from me.
Then they do.
Well, there goes diplomacy.
so unless anything else comes to mess with us, I'm going to cast Detect Magic Ritual style.
Okay. 10 minutes pass. You. I don't know if you can sense undead with that, but.
It should detect magic. So if they're animated by magic, yeah.
They.
But it's only within 30 feet, so they're probably not close enough.
Yeah, you don't really detect any magic right now.
Okay.
In we go.
Maybe we see if they're. I know this is going to sound weird, but maybe they're intelligent undead.
I'm fine trying to talk to them, I guess, but
I agree. You should talk to them.
I want to make sure that they're not, that something else isn't going on here. Because, man, they look hostile. I'm for burning this place to the ground, but I want to make sure nothing
All right,
weird is.
you're in charge of diplomacy then.
Yes. Enough tiptoeing through the tulips. You go talk to them. We'll back you up.
I am willing to listen briefly. But these undead creatures are abominations, and
So what?
things that are undead are an abomination against the natural order of life. You live and then you die. There is a path to the grave, and these things are not following that natural order. I'm just saying.
Okay, no, that's fine. I thought you were going to say an abomination to the one. I was gonna
No.
feel like,
No, it's an abomination of the natural order of the cycle of life, and that happens to be what I believe in very firmly. So I will listen, but I will also kill them all.
You had me at natural order.
All right. You start walking in. Guy, you're in front, obviously.
Yep.
What do we say?
hello?
They look at you.
Is there a chieftain around? Who's in charge here?
Do they look all undead, or they look like freshly dead?
Now that you're close, they look like people that have been juiced. Meaning the skin is tight on the bones. There is no fat. There's not much muscular structure.
They're models?
Their eyes are very sunken in. A couple of them are so far as to missing pieces.
Okay.
Do any of you understand me?
They start to walk toward you.
Any detect magic at all?
Nope.
How many are around us?
There was 3 directly in front of you. The rest of the town appears to have noticed. We'll call it 15.
And how many approximately are within 30 feet of us?
We'll say 7.
How many are outside of that?
The other 8.
I drop, like I keep my crossbow on me, but I drop one of my daggers. Because I got a couple daggers on me. I drop one of my daggers, and I just go, is everyone okay here? Can anyone understand me?
Roll Dex saving throw.
Okay with that?
Everyone or just Guy?
Hit just him.
Okay.
16. Oh, no, saving throw. 18.
You quickly back up as one lunges at you and falls on the ground. And then very slowly starts to try to get back up.
Well, I tried. Rainbow,
Right.
your turn.
Yep.
So
Kirk's up.
I cast my channel divinity, but I choose to use Radiance of the Dawn, and light spews forth from my hand. And you guys, when I wasn't here, you guys use this as a cone. It's not. It's a bubble. It's a sphere around me. It's 30 feet in every direction. It has every creature that doesn't have total cover within 30 feet has to make a con save. That I choose. Sorry, any hostile creature. And otherwise, they take 2d10 plus 3. And it's radiant damage, so I don't know if undead take extra radiant or not.
They do not.
Okay, so con save of 14 for all of them.
They do not make it.
Okay. 2d10 plus 3. That is not too bad. That's 17.
Very close to top damage.
No,
they
20.
they let out horrifying yells as they all start to burn and catch fire. Not one of them dies. Some of them drop down, but they all keep moving.
I'm assuming that's an initiative.
Yes.
Do we want to do this tonight?
It is up to
Yes.
you.
Let's kill something.
It's 9:30, Tiddly. That's the
I
only
know.
way.
It would probably,
I'm fine with it.
45.
Everybody else is.
What do you think, Laura?
If we're super prepared, I just have to work tomorrow. So
Me too.
I'd be fine either way, but I think we'd almost, knowing us, it'd probably take us an hour to get through it.
I'm going to go ahead and call it. Sorry.
Okay.
We should have been here a while ago, but we had a hell of a... Yeah.
Technical issues. That's the way
Yep.
it
Things
goes.
happen.
yeah, no worries. It means that we get to start next session with a badass fight, and that's really exciting.
Yes.
So 17 damage. Can you write that down, Mike, or do you want me to? Or
Go ahead and seven of them have 17 damage, if you can keep track of that.
okay, I will add that to my notes. Maybe if I can figure out how to add to my. Oh, there we go. 7 zombies have 17 damage.
Thank you very much for
Yeah,
watching tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry it was so fucking riddled with bullshit. We'll be back Wednesday with Crosden. Thursday, Deadlands. Savage Roll Deadlands, run by Mr. Chad. I don't have to run that one, thank God. And then we'll be back with this one on Sunday. Have a good night.
Bye.
Have a good night, everybody.
Goodbye, Internet.